Hello buddy, it's Zachariah. As maybe you know, I am taking my running for police officers, firefighters, and U.S. Border Patrol members whose life in line of duty in 2020. And unfortunately, I'm running for another patrolman in law enforcement who's passed away. And today I'm running for Patrolman Cassie Johnson. She worked with the Charleston Police Department in West Virginia, and her end of watch was December 3rd, 2020. And lost her life after she was shot and killed. She was shot and killed after gunshot wounds she received the previous day when she responded to a call on a parking lot complaint. She remained on life support long enough so she can get her organs removed so she can donate them to other people. She was 28 years old at the time of her passing and served 4 years in law enforcement. 2 years were with the Charleston Police Department, and the other 2 years she served as a humane officer and leaves behind a loving family. Tonight I'll be doing this blue line flag in her honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track at my school, which is the equivalent of 1 mile in her honor. I'll be joined tonight by the Maitland Police Department and the Orange County Sheriff's Office bagpipes will be joining me in the run tonight, as well as my whole family. Even though it seems like I'm the only one running, at the same time there's even more running, and that's all the fallen I have ran for. I know they're all running in spirit tonight, including fallen Patrolman Cassie Johnson. Before the run starts, I'm going to a quick prayer in honor of her whole family and everybody who are watching and her whole department through the hard time they're going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those that are tuning in tonight, Zachariah running his 2nd mile of the evening. This mile in honor of fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson. She worked with the Charleston Police Department in West Virginia. Her end of watch was December the 3rd, 2020. Tragically, she lost her life after succumbing to gunshot wounds that she sustained the day prior while responding to a parking lot complaint. She remained on life support long enough so that her organs would be able to be donated. So she ended her life with one more act of heroism. She was 28 years old, served a total of 4 years in law enforcement, with the last 2 years being with the Charleston Police Department. Also served 2 years prior as a humane officer. She leaves behind a loving family. Zachariah completing his first of 7 laps, which is 1 mile, to honor the life of fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson. We are always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out and help honor our fallen heroes alongside of Zachariah. Helping to pay tribute to fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson tonight, we got a member of the neighboring agency, Maitland Police Department, patrolling behind Zachariah. Playing bagpipes tonight, we have a member of the Orange County Sheriff's Office, which is also a neighboring agency. Also, he's a piper for the Orange County Pipes and Drums Band. Once again, we're here tonight to pay tribute to fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson with the Charleston Police Department in West Virginia, end of watch, December the 3rd, 2020. Tragically, she lost her life after being shot and killed just by simply responding to a parking lot complaint. She was able to return fire. She stayed with us just long enough to where she could donate her organs. 28 years old, served a total of 4 years in law enforcement. Zachariah completing his 2nd of 7 laps, which is 1 mile, to honor fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson. For every mile that Zachariah completes, he carries a unique flag, each flag sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. This flag, a blue line flag, will be sent to the family of fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson, as well as a handwritten note that Zachariah wrote earlier today for the family. If you'd like information on how you can be a part of the flag mission or a part of the mission at all, please visit running4heroes.org. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the final 4 laps as we reflect on the life, bravery, and heroism of fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson. Our prayers go out to the Johnson family who are mourning a devastating loss of a true hero. Our prayers also go out to everybody with the Charleston Police Department, everybody within the community that she served. Not only did she protect her community, risked her life for her community, she gave one final act of heroism by donating her organs. She is a true hero, and we pray this run helps bring comfort and healing to all those mourning the loss of this hero, fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson. Zachariah, any final words for the family of fallen patrolman Cassie Johnson?
After fallen Patrolman Cassie Johnson's whole family, and with the Charleston Police Department in West Virginia, healed through her time. She was such a true hero, one who tried her best at a young age to protect our community. You know, this really hit home for me. I talked to this with some of the news anchors I was talking to earlier, but this hits home for me not because of, because it hits home, like, because it's close by, but because, what happened to her is so sad. She was shot and killed and succumbed to her injuries after she responded to a call of a parking lot complaint. To her, knowing that the high-risk call sheets every single day, she probably thought, this call is just another call. She's got to go out and make sure, everybody's safe, everybody's handled for. You would never think that if a young woman in law enforcement, if I told you a young woman's law enforcement was lost this year, I think one of the last guesses I would ever say is because they were going to a parking lot complaint. This was such a small duty call, and that just shows you that, some people aren't in their minds sometimes, and some people don't think before their actions, which is very unfortunate through 2020 and any year. But knowing that West Virginia doesn't lose as much as other states, and this is one of, if not their only person they've lost this year in line of duty, and it's this high of a type of passing away. It's so sad to hear because she was so young. And only served 2 years and 4 years in total in law enforcement. I also know she was an amazing woman, not because I know, even though how much of a hero she was during her law enforcement work, but also because she was a organ donor, and they kept her on life support so they could take her organs out and donate them to other people that need them. So even though she passed away, because she passed away and because she was an organ donor, she's now saving other lives because she decided to donate her organs to help out other people so they can live a life and live their life to the fullest. And she inspires me so much. I'll never forget her, and I know lots of people are watching this, so I hope all of you heal. I know her mother and her sister are watching. You two, please pass this down to other friends and family members who need it, and just share it to everybody that are impacted through this young woman's passing, because I know they truly need it. So please pass it along to other people so they can find a smile tonight through their hard time they're going through. To the family, I'll be giving this blue line flag as well as a handwritten note in here's honor. I want to thank the Orange County Sheriff's Bagpipes and the Maitland Police Department as well as our whole family for coming out here to honor this fallen hero. I'll never forget her, and I just hope through this run the family finds courage to continue forward and find encouragement to just have a little happiness through this run. So just prayers to everybody in West Virginia and Charleston through this hard time. If you would like to join me in a 10-second moment of silence, and you may be wondering how come we're not doing it for 4 since she only served for 4 years. Well, in my mind, she's going to serve a lot more years to come, and I think she deserves 10 seconds. So if you would like to join me in a 10-second moment of silence, each second dedicating one amazing thing she did during her life, please do, because during just 10 seconds, it could help so much to the family if you just bow your head for the next 10 seconds and just have a prayer for the family tonight. Thank you very much for joining me in that 10-second moment of silence. Like I said, that really helped the family if you did join me in the last 10 seconds. Just final words for her. I read up on her story, and I'm always gonna remember this one. I am gonna remember all of them, but this one's always gonna stick in my head every single time I think of a hero, because she was a great definition of who we need on the front line these days, and she's one of those definitions of an officer who loved their work and loved going out there and protecting their community, and all they want to do is get home at the end of the day to their family, and unfortunately sometimes that does not happen, and this is one of the cases. So Prayers go out to her whole family, and please say a prayer tonight for her family and the other 2 runs. The other run I'm doing tonight as well, and the person I ran for at 6:30 as well. The families do need it through this hard time, because every single run is a different family and a different community watching. Once again, thank you for watching. If you're a person on road tonight, thank you very much for your service, and please stay safe. Once again, thank you everybody for watching, and I pray God blesses you all.